Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today I'm just come at the cabin. It's -4 degrees today. I'll show you my cook in a second. And yeah, I'm gonna come back. We'll just come back to the cabin to. I'm just gonna tidy up some wires because last time on my video I saw my wires looked a mess on the consumer unit and stuff in the shed. Right, guys. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get fire going because it's freezing in here. It's -4 degrees. As you can tell, condensation coming out of my mouth when I speak. Yeah, we'll get fire going. So I'm not the best at lighting fires. I'm not really perfect. But what I do is get some cardboard, bits of cardboard, put plenty in. All the ripped cardboard and things. Then what I sometimes do is soak the cardboard before I put it wood on with some isopropyl. Soak a bit of that. There we go, plenty of that on. Then I put the wood on top. And sometimes I put a bit of isopropyl on wood. It's pretty wet, this wood. Put some few bits on. It is pretty wet, this wood fire. I have used it, but I put it out sometimes. Get some dry bits on as well. Bit of a dry bit there. It's not like, it is dry, but it's not fully dry because it's been cold in here. It's a bit too big, I haven't cut that perfect. Use a bit of them little bits there to get it going. Go. That's cheating way putting isopropyl on to get starting, but I'm not a wild camper out. Just put a little bit more on there. This is definitely going to backfire. Get a bit of cardboard and dry that little bit off the isopropyl because I don't like it. I mean, if there's a bit of flame, it doesn't matter too much, but you don't really want any flame, you know. Then I get my lighter seat. Then what I do is this is going to backfire. Right in. There we go, got a bit of a flame. Yeah, it's lighting up now. Put a bit. Touch a bit at the bottom, and there we go, I've got a bit of flame. And put that up there, out there. Put that there to be drying, that wood there. So we'll get some water in the kettle. You can watch me doing that, and we'll boil a kettle with water. And when the fire gets going enough, we'll cook some food in it in a bit. And yeah, when it starts getting warm, and I'll bring you back then. So, time for a nice brew. A nice cup of coffee. If you want to come with me and follow me. Just put some hot water in my pans, let them soak a bit so I can wash them out in a bit. I'll wipe my worktop down now, I've got a sponge. So I did put his stick-on stuff down, but it's not the best. This worktop stuff. But I'm going to buy some more because this wasn't the best. We're a bit crap. There we go. Just give a little wipe down everywhere. That could be my worktop sponge. I'll get another sponge for washing up. Get another sponge for washing up. Right, so we're just going to wash these pans up and stuff. What I had last time, what I haven't washed up yet. I've now got the sponge. And I'm going to make some breakfast because I'm freezing. The fire's finally going now, you know, getting warmed up slowly. My toes like ice. So yeah, we're going to wash up. Put some hot water in it, so just letting it soak a bit. I haven't got any fair liquid wipes. Nowhere to put out. There we go. Just wash up the cups from last time. To be honest, it's not really dirty at all. They only had coffee and a bit of it. And I'll make a quick coffee, so I'll put kettle back up fire in a minute to be warming. Because, well, it'll be going a bit cold now. Just don't want to waste too much water because water's like crucial up in cabin. It's hard to get it up here. I mean, I can collect rainwater at some point, but I can try that, see what that's like. No. There we go. That's that done. To be honest, I think the kettle should be warm anyway because it's all boiled. Yeah, it is hot. Right, so I'll make a quick brew. Nice warm cup of coffee because I'm cold. It'll warm me up. Just don't wash that pot out just quite right. Quick swirl. There we go. That's that. Right, so we'll get the coffee. I don't bother with 2 spoons that much me to stir it up. I just usually spin it like that and stir it because I don't use sugar, so I don't really need to stir it. Milk out. At least it's warming up now because it is minus like 4. It was when I come here. I don't know what temperature is now. What I do is to stir it, just blow it sometimes. There we go. Right, so yeah, we'll take you over at the stove. We'll start cooking some breakfast, and yeah, off we go. Warm up a second. Yeah. Should be warm enough to put bacon on now. So, got 4 rations of bacon. I'm going to have 2 butties because I'm starving today and I don't really eat breakfast most of the time, me, but I'm hungry today. Ain't really sizzling because I haven't let the oil warm up fully. So yeah, I might cut the clip for now and bring you back when it's fully cooking, you know. So yeah, I'll bring you back when you see it sizzling and that. So yeah, I can't wait to get my new camera later and test it out. My new 48 megapixel night vision 4K camera. I was thinking about getting a 5K camera, but I didn't because they were a bit dearer, you know. Not bad price, but usually because of cheap cameras, I don't think it's named. I don't know if it's going to be exactly 4K, so don't get expectations about it being proper 4K camera. I'm not sure. It might be perfect, you know, and hopefully there's no snow on it because I hate cameras where when it's the exposure like with light and stuff, you end up with like snowy pixels. I hate cameras like that. I like cameras what are quite clear. Don't know why. I once bought a camera what were recommended, you know, what was best camera for green screen, and I once did it. It was like 90 quid for a camera, and it was worse than this 20 quid one. This one here, what you're looking at, were about 20 quid, and I tell you what, it's a lot better quality. It was only a cheap Chinese one than the actual recommended one at like 90 quid. I won't say which brand, you know, because I'm not trying to diss or promote, but that was a flaw. I had to actually give it to my brother for free but he's never used it. I don't know what he's done with it. But it was that snowy and things like that, especially when you did green screen, you could see all like pixels and snow on it. It was doing amazing. But when you bought it, you can't do about it, can you? You just got to you buy it, test it, and that were a recommended one. You know, sometimes I test these cheap ones because they can be better quality. Some cheap ones can be like worse, but this one, what you're looking at, ain't actually bad quality for a. It was better than that expensive brand. So yeah, my bacon's nearly done now. For me. Then we'll fry an egg and you'll see me probably burst the egg because I'm not the best cook. If I want eating this, like, because I'm only eating this, I'm not bothered about using my hands. Now, if I was cooking for someone, I'd definitely use a fork or something. I wouldn't be struggling my fingers in it. I mean, I've washed my hands, like, just a minute ago before I started cooking because they were all black from fire and stuff. They do get a bit dirty. You know, when you're playing with all dirty wood and wet wood and stuff, you know. If I was cooking for someone else, like when my friend comes or something, I cook for him, but I make sure I use like knives and forks and stuff properly. And I won't be like butchering stuff same. Try my best to. I'm not the best cook, but like I say, food's just food and you just eat it. It only looks nice when you're presenting it and that's it, it's gone. You know, it's into little bits and it once you're eating it. So my nice smoked bacon's done now, so we'll put that on bread. It'll probably be cold by the time I've cooked my eggs. 2 pieces in each slice. Usually what I'd do is, I'm not bothered about a bit of that, I try not to, but what I would do usually is like use a cloth or something, a bit of tissue, but I don't have any here. So yeah, let's go butcher an egg now. I'm not the best cook. Yeah, I'm not a chef. My nephew's a chef, so I'm going to spray a bit more oil on for eggs because you definitely need quite a bit of oil for it. Well, I do because it's the way I cook them. To me, it's at home. I don't even use oil. To me, I used to cook it without oil in here, but I try to make it not stick, you know. So really, if you think about it, I might be putting loads on, but I don't eat oil at home. I use air fryer, you see, so I use air fryer for everything with no oil. I don't even use this spray stuff. But it just does me head in when it, you know, especially when you're cooking an egg, you need a bit of oil, don't you? Otherwise it sticks. It'll be a proper, like, it won't be an egg, trust me. I'll let it warm up a little bit, just to give it a minute. Put some more wood on fire, because it's going a bit low. Fair burns, this stuff, because it's thin wood, it doesn't half burn quick. And then you've no flame, because it burns too quick. I want to get a bigger stove for any bit like a 10 kilowatt stove because this is a little bit small. So what it could be noisy for a minute. What I do is I get wood burning quicker by doing this. So I'd try to get the wood going a bit quicker, heat the pan up quicker. There we go, plenty of, there's not much flame yet. Bit more. There is flame, but not enough. So sorry if it's a bit noisy. So that's probably a better place. There we go. Flame's coming up a bit now. Flame's not just quite high. Put more wood on it. It's because it's a bit lower than oil. So it's going through the hole. It is getting there. I just need a bit more. Of course, when you see it smoke, I hold my breath in a bit when it's a bit smoky like that. There we go. Right, so yeah, we'll get an egg on and see how it does. I think it's warmish. So I've got 2 eggs. What I might do is I might put this to keep warm just at the side, so it can use the heat off the stove to like warm the pan up, then warm that up to keep it warm. Right. So I don't know how his egg's going to turn out. I'll probably end up butchering it. So it does help a bit when fire gets going, but what I do is, I know there's not much oil in this, that's why you need plenty of oil, because what I do is I splash it on the egg as I'm cooking it. But this is going to be proper stuck when I get it off, I know it is. It wasn't hot enough fat, and it wasn't hot enough, like, you know. Let's put a bit more oil on it. Usually I like it filled with oil, then you can easily splash it. The second egg might be better. This is first egg. There we go. Yeah, I usually just splash it, you see, on top, so it's like cooking top of eggs, so I don't have to turn it over. Yeah, if I can try spin it round a bit. There we go. That's one done. So now I'll just get my spatula and we'll use it. So this one egg's done enough now for me. Alright, come out pretty alright. Ain't too bad. So that's that. So we'll get another egg going. Am I going to break it? Is it going to burst, or am I going to have a yolk? There we go. At least there's plenty of oil now. We managed without breaking it. So yeah, let that cook, and I'm gonna wolf this one down first. Oh, that's splashed at me. We'll get some ketchup. I have to put ketchup on because I don't like dry food. I'm not a great dry food guy. I like plenty of ketchup on stuff, like on this. I don't really use butter too much either, so sometimes I do buy it, but yeah. So I just enjoy nice bacon, egg, butter. Mmm. Delicious. Right guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. So kettle's on stove, I'll enjoy me with button, we'll come back in a bit and we'll probably go for a walk. Catch you later. So yeah, I'm full after that butty. It's cold. It's raised temperature, but it's like -1 now instead of -4. Maybe going up to 0 degrees. Sun's coming out a bit. But yeah, it's at the campsite. In summertime, there's people who like sleep up here in tents. Sometimes down there in tents. Things like that. We've got a pile of wood for burning when people sometimes come camping. Usually down there's where it's more further when the families come, you know, things like that, and they all go down there. This is usually where the more adult campers come in this area. Sometimes younger people come in this area too, but yeah, well, it's cold. Blowing my hands because it's cold. So yeah, we'll have a little walk down here and downstairs. It's not the biggest wood, but something different. Apparently years ago there were a mansion on this bit. I think it was at Clough's or something who owned it, or I can't remember if it was Clough's, I think it was Clough's. And he had a mansion, and I think this was like stairs down to the garden or something. I don't really know. If you look on history of it, I'll try, if I see a picture I'll try upload it if I remember, to show you history of it. Well, some sort of details about it. But you do have to be careful because these steps can be slippy and things. Just going down steady. Oh, my feet are freezing. One of my feet slipped in. But yeah, this must have been like with steps down at garden or something, or whatever, like out of their house. Yeah. Sometimes I've got a bow and arrow, me and my friend like do some bow and arrowing down there. Just at targets, we stick a target on a tree. When there's nobody here, you know, when it's just me and him only, you know, it's quite safe with it. And this is a little stream. So if I did really need water, I could get it out of that like spring there. Try zoom in a bit. It comes down this side. See, this keeps collapsing when it floods. It keeps like collapsing this, so he's had to put loads of rubble there to stop all bankings collapsing as a farmer. And that's your farmer's field there. Yeah, it's very cold. Yeah. Have a little walk around this way. Oh, my hands are cold. I need to buy some gloves. I didn't used to wear gloves, but now I need to buy them. My hands, especially when you're holding a phone, my hands get cold. Can't wait to get back in the cabin with nice warm stove. Too cold. But yeah, that's a wood pile for sometimes, like odd builders and stuff occasionally. They bring some wood. They're allowed to, they're not fly tipping of course, but we do have to be careful at fly tippers. We have to keep an eye out because that they don't fly tip on this land. But yeah, it's quite a big wood. Try and see if I can see out through these trees. This is all houses and things across there. Well, we'll carry on. So yeah, like I said, it's not the biggest wood, but on this section is usually they park the cars up and things. There is a few other YouTubers who've been here before on this land. They come. I think Oscar Outdoors has been here, so I'll mention him because I do watch his channel sometimes. But I only learnt about him through English Woodsman because I watch his channel. I watch English Woodsman more, and he's been here before. They're quite big channels. I've never met him myself personally, but I might end up meeting him at some point if they ever come here again, you know, to do any videos. Yeah. I don't know if you're allowed to mention people like other YouTubers, I think you are. But I do watch your stuff, you see, because they are like people I watch M&AB camping. And I've gone this way and you can't really go anywhere this way. Let's try to get up here now, up this buggy bit. Oh man. It's a bit slippy on here. I'm glad I've got boots on. I have to try to be careful not to slip. It's a bit steep. The boots keep slipping. Shouldn't have gone up that way, especially when it's icy. Heel toe, dig your heel in, then toe. I learnt that off The Walking Dead, that film. Heel toe. Oh, it's cold. There we go. And that's pretty much it really. There's a track up top where you can drive down, but it is a bad road at the minute. He's going to sort the road out so that people can come here a bit easier. You just got to go steady down track. It's not always brilliant for your cars. My feet are freezing again just because I've come outside. And that's a toilet there, where what we're on about, with spiders in on my other video at night. I don't know if we can see, we'll have a look. I'll just have to open lock first. So yeah, this is that dark toilet. He does put a battery in here when people are here, but It will be a bit dark at the minute. Right, so I'll put my light on. My hands are cold. So yeah, there's probably loads of lights just come on, so he has put lights here. But yeah, there's sometimes spiders hanging down. Big cave spiders, they're not here today, which is lucky. But yeah, he does try a clean toilet, but there's only running water to the toilet from a spring, but there's no actual running water here. Yeah, like the drains and stuff is put in. But yeah, I don't go into this toilet because sometimes there is spiders. I've been once before at 2 AM in the morning when it's pitch black in here with no lights, because he has got 12-volt lights on a battery, but he has to charge it sometimes. But yeah, eventually I'll probably get sinks and stuff running. People can still wash up in the night, don't look like they've cleaned after themselves. Right, so if you like that video, you know what to do with that subscribe button. It'll help me so much, and this channel will grow and I'll get more, you know, content out there and things. But thank you to them who have clicked subscribe. It's helping the channel grow and people seeing it more. But yeah, thank you for even watching the video, and I'll catch you all later.